seclusion in this beautiful town of Parkland, where I've lived up until a year ago. I've lived here with my family and raised our kids here for 10 years. We lost a football coach from Stoneman Douglas High School tonight. My triplets graduated from this very school. We had, I won't be releasing the name, but we had a deputy sheriff whose son was shot tonight, shot in the arm. He's at one of the local area hospitals. I'm being told he's being treated with non-life-threatening injuries, thank God. If you are on a website and you know something, or you've seen something, you see a person with rifles and weaponry, and you see something that's not right, you owe it to your family, you owe it to your community, and you owe it to law enforcement to make this a safer nation by calling up someone tonight. Call up the FBI, call up the Broward Sheriff's Office, call up someone tonight and let them know that you have information or something's not right. You can prevent a major tragedy like this devastation that happened in Parkland tonight. Any questions?
Sheriff Phil Keating, Fox News. Can you provide more insight yet on the 17 fatalities, ages, how many were students, how many teachers, whether all of the parents have been in fact notified at this point, if in fact they do have a deceased son or daughter, and also the motive?
No, I'll repeat what I said earlier. 12 of the victims have been identified. Their parents are in the process of being notified. We're looking to ID. Some of these children had no ID. They left their backpacks. There were no cell phones, so we could trace them back. So we're in the process of identifying these children and adults, so their families could be notified. So I can't elaborate any more than that.
Sheriff, have you identified all students, or is there anyone still missing?
We have only identified 12 of the 17 that have lost their lives.
Do you know of anyone missing, student body-wise?
Yeah, they're all located, just not identified.
Everybody's accounted for, but we're identifying the victims. Because we don't know the names of the victims.
The bodies are inside the school.
You've accounted for all the teachers in some way.
But the bodies of the 12 are inside the school. Yes.
Governor Scott, question for you. Today it's Parkland, it's Columbine, and everything in between. Are we all in society, politicians like you included, complicit when critics say we pay lip service to the great need for mental health care in this country, and when we're a nation of washing guns, when people like you are very pro-gun, don't want to see gun restrictions? When do you take a stand, or are you willing to take one now that it's happened in the backyard of your own state on mental health, Florida ranks poorly, and on gun control? What is your response?
My heart goes out to everybody impacted today. All of us can internalize this if it would happen to their family. All of us want to live and have everybody live in a safe community. And there's a time to continue to have these conversations about how through law enforcement, how through mental illness funding, that we make sure people are safe, and we'll continue to do that.
Governor.
Yes.
What business does a 19-year-old have? What business does a 19-year-old have in having an AR-15? Specifically, just your thoughts.
Yeah. We're finding all the facts. There's a thorough investigation going on. The Sheriff's Department will release exactly what happened, how the individual got a gun, things like that. We'll learn those things, and then we can make it. We can determine the future. How we continue to make this place safe.
What was your conversation with the president?
Do we have armed guards in the schools to prevent this type of tragedy? Do you agree that we should have armed guards in the school system?
Yeah, you want to answer it?
If a person, I've said this over and over and over again, if a person is predisposed to commit such a horrific event, like go into a school and shoot people, if a person is going to drive a truck into a crowded area, if a person is committed to committing great carnage, there's not anybody or not a lot law enforcement could do about it, or any entity could do about it. The only things we can do are train very hard. We have to train rigorously, and we do. We have to be able to mitigate. We have to be able to respond quickly so we can lessen the loss of lives. Certainly more money should go to mental health. I've said this time and time again. If we tear a knee up, we go to an orthopedic surgeon. If we have mental health issues, we need to be treated. But while people who are the victim of mental health illnesses in this country are being treated, in the opinion of this sheriff, they should not be able to buy, surround themselves, purchase, or carry a handgun. Those two things don't mix. So thank you for coming out here. I think we've answered all the appropriate questions, and tomorrow we'll update you again. And again, the most important thing is we need to pray tonight for these families. We need to pray for the victims. We need to pray for our communities, and we need to report anything we see that is different, that doesn't make sense, that's an aberration, that could help us prevent these mass tragedies. Thank you all. Appreciate it.
Thank you.